Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Great.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
We'll give it a couple more minutes. It might be a smaller uh community meeting today, but we'll see. Well, I guess we can get started then. Um, can somebody help me by taking notes here real quick?
Yep. Already on it.
Perfect. Let me share my screen then. There we go. Cool. So it looks like a lot of folks are out this week, which is nice. It's summer, so get your vacations and everything in, and we'll just do, I guess, quick check-in and a few other things, and yeah, that'll be it. So to start us off, I guess for all of the different open source releases, let's just start us off with, I guess the one that we're expecting to go out the soonest, which is 326.1. So I guess, what is it now? A couple weeks maybe. We released 326.0, and then didn't think we would need a patch release so soon, but we moved this up in priority because we realized there were a few big issues that affected some of our users. Namely being that there were some issues with all of the builds on the OpenStack artifacts, and there's been some permission issues around BGP filters, so which we introduced in this release. So we're pushing out a fix for all of that ASAP. Part of that is kind of some CVE updates and everything else, since new versions of Go have been out since we've since released. So we're sorting through all of that. I'm hesitant to say that it'll be out today, but it should be out today. But we, there's always time for things to go wrong there, but it should be going out any day now. So 326.1 is pretty much at that finish line right now. In terms of kind of other releases, we have 325.2, which was supposed to be the release that we put up within this time frame, but it got deprioritized for some of the issues we saw in 326. So the plan is to get that out probably in the next couple of weeks. I want to give us some time to check for new CVEs, since there will be a little bit more jump in the versions of the libraries. So that's what we're kind of expecting on that end. And then past that, I guess further into the future by maybe like another month or so, is 327.0. And we're working on finalizing the feature set for everything that will be included within that release. But at least one of the kind of things that we're looking at getting in here is the host process container support for Windows, making sure that's GA ready, so fully certified and everything. So we're trying to work through that part. That's something we're aiming for. We'll see kind of how the rest of our planning for that goes. But that's kind of one of the big things we're looking at there. Cool. I think that's it in terms of kind of the major open source version releases. Let's see. We usually go through and we do like the operator and things like that, but Eric's not here. Tomas isn't here to talk about anything in the eBPF data plane, though I could mention really shortly about that we're working diligently on getting IPv6 support in there for that. So that's currently the work being done. So if you see some of the PRs going in, it's to kind of set some things up for that, as well as dealing with the IP options as well. So I know that's stuff that has been going on currently. Yeah, I think that'll kind of cover, I guess, that, because I don't have too much else in terms of details to speak about that. Nathan, do you want to give us an update on the VPP side?
Sure. So VPP side, we are still in the process of doing the 326 release ourselves. A few things that went in already are we added support for service annotations to specify the type of load balancing, the specificity of the implementation that we use to load balance across the pods that sit behind the service, being maglev or just regular ECMP right now, and some tweaks around the hashing of the flow, whether you want to do source or destination hashing. We enabled, thanks to the support of Lance, OpenShift in the CI. Still a few quirks there, but the good thing is that we managed to install it manually. So it's just a matter of automating it. And then thanks again, Lance, for the support on this one. And the final thing, we are still in the process of doing the matching implementation of the BGP filters, because we are using GoBGP for the Calico BGP integration and not Bird. So we needed to do the matching for this in order to keep feature parity. Their PR is out, so we should be able to merge that soon, and hopefully with that we'll package a release probably by the end of this week.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks for the update there. That's great to hear. Cool. I think that's all of the different sections we usually cover. So I guess moving on, I guess to hot or warm issues. Anybody have any issues to add or anything they've been tracking? So there's one thing that I had looked at, which is issue 6907. And that details an issue with using BPF in, I think, Rocky Linux is what we've kind of come to. We're still investigating this issue since we're having trouble replicating the same thing that users are seeing, but we see a decent amount of users commenting on the thread. So if you are having any issues with eBPF in Rocky Linux, please jump in there and share I guess some of the information on your setup, since we're having a little bit of trouble replicating everything, so we're still investigating it, but a proper replication would help us leaps and bounds to fixing that issue. So yeah, that's something I know we're looking at. Other than that, there's nothing else on my side. Let's see. And I guess in terms of everything else, I don't have any particular nominations for any Calico heroes, but anybody else have any nominations? Nope. Okay, cool. In that case, before we kind of head out, or I guess that's usually what we plan. But yeah, if there are any other issues or any other things that people would like to discuss, I guess now's the time to bring them up. Any issues that people have run into, or anything cool we should be looking at. No? Okay, cool. In that case, then I guess we can call the community meeting there. Keep it pretty short today, since I think a lot of people are out. So yeah, thanks everybody, and we'll see you guys all next month.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Later.